City tried to harden me. Maybe it did.
Discipline under pressure.
Kick, drum shaking concrete walls. Smoke flooding through the warehouse. Red strobes cutting through the darkness. Bodies moving like survival instinct. Acid lines screaming through the system. Like anger turning into momentum. Nobody here came perfect tonight. Everybody here survived something heavy. Heart made of concrete. Feel endless. Too much weight before sunrise. Empty tank, no silence. Too many thoughts moving non-stop. Still show up though. Still fight through the pressure, that's real strength. Not fake motivation online. Not empty words for attention. Just getting through another hard week alive. Raise the pressure. Raise the sound, feel the warehouse breathing louder. Push harder, stay focused, turn the pain into movement. Smoke in the air, bass through the chest, one heartbeat under red lights, acid tearing through the darkness, like fear losing control completely. No perfect ending waiting outside. Still we keep moving anyway. Energy rising wall to wall. Concrete floor shaking non-stop. No fear left now. No fear left now. No, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Full warehouse pressure. Industrial chaos everywhere. Kick drums crashing through the smoke. Like thunder inside abandoned walls. No fake hope. No fantasy stories. Just real people. Still standing. Still fighting. Still alive. sound feels delayed tonight. Like the city is answering itself. Stairwells under flickering lights, cold rain dripping through broken ceilings, subway vibrations beneath black concrete, static air hanging across the district, long shadows stretching through side streets, smoke floating underneath dead billboards. Nobody speaks inside these buildings, only echoes trapped inside the walls. Concrete breathing, signal fading, pressure crawling through the silence. Kick drums smashing through underground chambers, red strobes cutting across thick smoke clouds. Bodies moving like mechanical reflections, lost inside hypnotic repetition. Acid frequencies twisting through darkness, like corrupted electricity through steel veins. Nobody searching for escape tonight, only movement, only shadows, only bassline shaking the floor. Concrete echo, concrete echo, static waves, static waves. Midnight traffic moving without direction, cold windows reflecting tired faces, train signals flickering through black tunnels. Everything feels emotionally distant, static underneath sleepless eyes, mechanical tension inside every breath. Even silence sounds artificial now, empty, frozen, disconnected. Signal distortion, pulse increasing, no ending inside the transmission. Smoke flooding across warehouse floors, bass pressure shaking steel foundations, dark silhouettes beneath leaves completely. It keeps moving under the skin. Keeps moving. Somewhere beneath the city. Something unstable keeps running underneath the surface. Like fear, wired into the system. Black cables hanging above flooded alleyways, neon reflections bleeding through thick rain. Subway pressure underneath dead districts, static air trapped between concrete towers. Every signal sounds corrupted tonight, like damaged circuits inside the skyline. Street lights flickering without pattern, mechanical shadows crawling through smoke. Voltage rising, pulse unstable, pressure spreading through the circuitry. Smashing through underground chamber, smoke spiraling beneath red warning strobes. Bodies moving like hypnotized machinery, lost inside industrial repetition. Acid frequencies ripping through darkness like electric fractures inside steel veins. Nobody speaks inside this warehouse. Only movement, only shadows, only bassline shaking the floor. Cold train lights fading into tunnels, empty faces behind scratched station glass. Every reflection feels emotionally erased, like humanity disconnected from itself. Static underneath exhausted eyes, electric tension beneath pale skin. Even silence feels mechanical now, frozen, restless, disconnected. Signal collapsing, pulse accelerating. No silence inside the circuitry. Smoke flooding across warehouse floors, base pressure shaking steel foundations. Dark silhouettes beneath red lighting, moving through industrial fog. Acid distortion tearing through the darkness like fear translated into sound waves. Everything feels unstable tonight. Cold lights, cold air, cold circuits. Fear, circling, static, system, fear.